So back to the AA situation, because my father, Sammy Shore, rest in peace, he was an alcoholic. So he had to drink. So it wasn't like one drink, but he had to keep going. So that's what he did, is he had to stop to go to AA. So do you think there's something like that for people for mental health besides AA, with all the, because there's some people that are addicted to pills or you know what I mean?
Well, I think if anything, we should open up all possible options and make them legal, and that would include psychedelic therapies. Because I know personally many people who have done Ibogaine. Ibogaine is not a fun one, apparently. I haven't experienced it myself, but it's a 24-hour experience that just rips you down to the core of your being and explains to you in some strange way all the different moments in your life that have shaped you and all the different things that have become a problem. People quit cigarettes like that after they do it. They quit heroin like that. It also does something strange to remap the mind.
Can you put up, was it Ibocent? What is it?
Ibogaine.
Can you put that up so we can just stare at it for a sec? Ibogaine?
Ibogaine, yeah. And it comes from the iboga tree. I think it's from Africa.
Is it part of the ayahuasca thing? Or?
No, it's different. It's a different type of psychedelic.
And you think if you take that, or there's been studies, if you take that, then you can get rid of these things?
Yeah, many people have gone and sought Ibogaine therapy to get rid of pills, addiction to pills.
So then if you were president, which you're not, but you would tell your guy to say, go get some Ibogaine and give it
I would say to anybody
the people in jail or something?
What I would say to anybody who was going to be president, like maybe a Tulsi Gabbard, that would be something to do. If we could institute Ibogaine, if we had Ibogaine centers in this country where people could go and have these experiences, I think we could create better people. Wow. We'd have less people that are addicted to pills. Yeah. I mean, is it going to be a one-size-fits-all for everybody? No, nothing is. Not therapy isn't, psychedelics aren't, exercise isn't. There's not a one-size-fits-all for anybody to fix your life. But if there's anything that has been shown to be very effective, I think we should explore that. And one of those things is illegal. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Right. And one of those things that is illegal is Ibogaine.
Yeah, my mom, when she started to get sick with Parkinson's, we took her to was it the Bahamas, and she got fetal cells injected in her. Yeah, and that was something that she was. She was she believed very strongly that, she was like, put some baby cells in me. Put some feet. Dude, it was fucking insane. It was like me and Bob Wheeler, the Comedy Store accountant over there. We flew down to the Bahamas because you couldn't do it here.
Where did they get the baby tissue?
I don't know, dude. It was, I remember it like it was yesterday. So we drove in the doctor, my mom paid like 20 grand or 10 or 15, whatever it was. Right. And they, within that, the package deal is the flight, the hotel, and then the baby fetuses. So we went down there, and a car picked us up. It had a sign, Mitzi Shore, and we went in there. And then we drove her the next morning, and we put her in a room with the doctor, and they injected her with fetal cells. But I personally, because she had Parkinson's for a while, I personally think it actually helped her. I think it prolonged. Because if you put the baby cells in there, they're obviously baby cells. Why is that so funny?
It's just so fucked up to think of. But that
she did it a couple times.
They've been shown with stem cells, just all kinds of stem cells. That
put the baby in me. What are you doing? Stop fucking around.
Is that what she said?
Put it in me. Let's go. You know what I mean?
That's such your mom.
It's so funny.
Oh, your mom was the best.
Yeah.
I tell everybody that your mom was the number one.
She was so funny, dude.
Number one most important person in comedy that wasn't a comedian.
Yeah.
Your mom, 100%.
Yeah.
She was number one. So fucking...
Yeah, everything lined up.
Yeah. They don't use baby cells anymore. But the baby thing, well, maybe they do.
What are you talking about? They're great. They really prolong my life.
But that is the reason why it took so long for stem cells to get use and funding in America, because the people, especially people on the right, thought that stem cells had to be like aborted fetuses. Like everyone connected.
You mean they're not?
Yeah.
What's going on?
So I remember when the really religious right-wing people were talking about that, I was like, oh no, like this is crazy. They're killing babies for stem cells. And then when I looked into it, I was like, oh, no. So there's a bunch of different, you get stem cells from bone marrow, you get stem cells from adipose tissue, from
I
fat.
need some for my penis.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Hey.
Boom.
Imagine if they figured out a way to make your dick bigger.
That's what I'm saying.
There'd be
or harder all the
It
time.
would just be like girls with giant tits.
Right.
That's what it would be like. Guys would just completely overdo it. They'd have a useless dick.
I mean,
There'd be a lot of
I
Instagram
think
pictures of guys with useless dicks. Just. Nothing.
I mean, I think there should be, should be something like that. I mean, they take the fat off your butt and they put it into
your dick?
Yeah, into your dick, and they make it.
I don't think you should let them do that.